as a fellow patriot to support our constitutional and civil rights. And I also support the president, but I believe that a lot of the governor's orders were illegal and they were unconstitutional. And so it's good for us to have the rallies to assert that our discontent, but I think more importantly, people just need to go out and assert their rights. Don't wear a mask, open up your businesses, and don't give in to the tyranny. I think that Governor Baker is very disappointing as a Republican. So very disappointing to see the way he has acted and the way he has disregarded the Constitution and the rights, the civil rights and liberties of Americans. It's terrible.
What's she gonna do? Actually, if they defund the police, she would do that.
And I do not support defunding the police. I don't support these Marxist, socialist policies. I mean, they're detrimental to America. You know, if they said, okay, we want to work on, weeding out bad apples, better training, better accountability in the police department, I could get behind that. But the philosophies and the things and the rioting and the violence, it's very, no, I don't support that. If they defunded the police, yeah.
When we lower ourselves to go down to their level, we're just as bad as them.
Preach it, Stevie!
Massachusetts, resign.
As a person of color, I understand some of the issues that have plagued people of color throughout the history, and I also remind people that a lot of the atrocities and the harms that were committed, they were committed by the Democratic Party, and this started from the time of the slavery era until after the Civil War. And the Republicans fought to institute, the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment and protections for people of color. And all of that was undone when the Democrats took back control of the South. Lincoln was a person that represented change, big change, right? He was taken away the Democrat slaves. They were angry mob and they ended up assassinating. There's a parallel going on here now. This president represents a certain change. He's restoring our republic. And because the liberals have destroyed this country to such an extent that, it's shocking what's going on now, that this is the United States of America.
Yeah, a year ago you'd never say this could ever happen. Yeah.
He's damned if he does and he's damned if he doesn't.
He's just damned.
Okay. This president, he's a businessman. He gets phenomenal results in a short period of time, and he has knocked it out the box. He has done better than any president that in my lifetime, and I'm 52. And the liberals, they can't stand that, and they're just an angry mob, and they just, look at the fake media. Anything positive is a negative.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to be able to read, when you read these articles, you know they're fake news, you know they're trying to influence public opinion.
Please make us a sandwich.
And it's just a shame. But they did the same thing too around Lincoln's time. I mean, they did the same, the fake news did the same thing. One of the interesting things on Facebook, I put a lot of posts that are in support of the president, and of course, I have a lot of different individuals on my Facebook friends list, including liberals, because I used to be an independent, but in February, I changed my party affiliation to Republican, and there were many things that I have seen over the years and I have experienced, and I said that I was never going to vote for another Democrat, but when I voiced my support for the president, I started getting called Uncle Tom, and how can I betray my race? And these things were coming from people of color and also from white people. And I found that to be very appalling. And I told them, I said, listen, I don't tell you who you should support and vote for, and I don't tell you what ideology you should espouse. I do happen to do a lot of educational posts on my Facebook about the history of the Republican Party and the history of the Democratic Party, and how the Democratic Party is largely responsible for the plantations that black people and people of color are on from their policies, okay? And they just basically, they want to garner the black vote, and it's a social engineering.
Can't wait to fill your seat too.
So I'm very aware, and I'm a very educated woman. I've studied civil rights history. People can't pull wool over my eyes. But I said, if knowing the history of this party, why would any black person vote Democrat?
Attorneys, they got the standards to open up the state.
It is outrageous because, you know, we pay taxes to fund these schools. And yes, it's an encroachment on the parents' civil liberties for a state to step in and override the parents' authority, decision-making, and say your child must have a vaccine. That's unconstitutional. Some of these vaccines can have very adverse physical side effects. The state should not be making that choice for the parent. The parent makes that choice. The state does not have the right to have the control over a child to say to a child, you, a parent, you must force your child to have a vaccine. That's unconstitutional. Yeah, it should be the parent's choice.
The answer to 1984 is 1776. The average human being in America, male is to be 76 and female 78. It's a fake pandemic, Charlie. Yes, it is. It's a pandemic. You kill the veterans to get numbers.
Paragraph B. Pathetic. Well, I'll tell you what, Governor. Super Happy Fun America, we have a one-phase plan. Open the economy up right now.